other end of it where contractors are taking the money and not doing their job. And well, there's guys like me that actually do work. We follow through, we're committed, we love what we do, and we just want to get paid.
If you have visited Lakes Country the past couple of weeks, you may have stopped at the Ice Bar in Detroit Lakes. So far, it looks to be a big hit, but not everything is as it seems. The man who helped make this unique place contacted our whistleblower hotline to share his story about the Ice Bar. Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer digs into what's going on out at the lake.
I just asked for payment as peaceful as possible.
This is what it's all about. It's a bar not much bigger than the average fish house. And it's the brainchild of Jeremy Walker. And when he heard about the chance to create the Ice Bar, he jumped at it. He thought this would be great for his business. But that all changed when he says he didn't get fully paid for his work.
This project alone, I've given up other projects to do to make this that big of a deal as my publicity would be my reward. However, it didn't really work out that way, obviously.
Now, if you don't know, the Ice Bar sits on Little Detroit Lake. The folks who run the Holiday Inn of Detroit Lakes asked Walker to build this 8x12 building attached to the tent. But he tells us they aren't paying him what he says should be coming.
It puts me in a pretty tight predicament, especially over the long period of time. It's backed me in a pretty tight corner.
Now, a formal contract was never made, and a verbal agreement was used to seal the deal. So we stopped by the Holiday Inn, and General Manager Douglas Anselman tells us Walker didn't build what he wanted in the first place. And he tells us he already paid him for 60 hours of work. But Walker is billing the Holiday Inn for the 140 hours he says it took him to make this building. And that's where the case sits today. And a case indeed it might be. Walker says if they don't pay him, he's taking them to court. In Detroit Lakes, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
The the Holiday Inn's general manager tells us more work was done than what was authorized, and he says all the materials used were paid for by the hotel. This story